probably shouldn't tell you this, but I hate to go grocery shopping. It means lugging all these big brown bags home, and then when I get here, I still have to unpack them and put everything away. So why do I do it? Oh, I think you know. Yes, because my family and I have to eat in order to stay alive. So do you. So do all animals. They need food to get the energy to keep them on the go. And young living things need good food to get the building materials to help them grow. And we all look better and feel better when we eat well. It gives us that healthy glow that even my gerbils have. Hi, fellas. How you feeling? You hungry? Do you see what nice, healthy, shiny coats they have? Their coats shine. They look well. They're bright-eyed. They're plump, not too fat, not too thin. And they're alert and curious. That's because I feed them well. They love these sunflower seeds. Besides, it's fun to eat. Whether it's shish kebab on a stick from Indonesia, or a bowl of brown rice with bits of fruit in it, or eating sticky barbecued spare ribs with your fingers, or that old favorite, a slice of pizza. It's all food, and it's all good for you. When you were a baby, your mother fed you. At first, you drank only milk. Later, she chose other foods for you, but she chose them. And now that you're more grown up, you're not only able to eat many different kinds of food, but you sometimes choose them. So there's some things that you ought to know so that you will know what to choose. Are some foods better for you than others? What are the best ones? How many kinds of food do you need to eat to be strong and alert? Will one food alone do it? Or just 2 or 3? That's a lot of questions. Here's another. How many of you like apples? I thought so. Then you like to bite into a big, delicious, juicy apple, don't you? Me too. Good. If you like apples so much, how come your mother doesn't just give you apples to eat? She wouldn't have to spend so much time shopping or cooking. She wouldn't have to set the table, and she wouldn't have to wash dishes afterwards. She could just say, "Okay, everybody, supper's ready. Come and get your apples." No, I didn't think you would like that idea. Besides, your mother and the people in the cafeteria and the restaurants where you eat wouldn't do that to you. They know that there are 4 important groups of food and that you need to eat some of each every day. Let's take a look at the groceries I bought and see if I brought home something from each one of the 4 food groups. Maybe you don't know what the 4 food groups are. That's okay. We'll sort them out and you'll figure it out for yourself. What's first? Well, this big bunch of green celery. Celery is a, do you know? Yes, it's a vegetable, and that belongs in the fruits and vegetables group. All right? An orange. An orange is a fruit, so that belongs in the same group, fruits and vegetables, remember? Chicken. Now, that isn't a fruit or a vegetable. It belongs somewhere else. Where? Yes, you're right. It's meat, and that's going in what I'm going to call the meat group. Whoops, another orange. Oh, noodles. It says egg noodles. Noodles are made with flour, and flour is a grain. So this belongs in another group. It's called the breads and cereals group. I always buy milk. Milk belongs in its own group, called the milk group. Now we have something from each of the 4. You can help me. Here's a pound of butter. This might be a little bit tricky. Do you know what butter is made from? Oh, good, you did know. Butter's made from milk, so it goes in the milk group. Good. A package of green beans. Right, fruits and vegetables group. Oh, eggs. Now there's another one that's a little tricky. Eggs belong in the meat group. You can either eat meat or eggs at a particular meal. So we'll put that there where it belongs, beside the chicken. Makes sense. Oh, this is pudding. Do you know what pudding is made with? You must have made it before. It's made with milk, so it belongs in the milk group. Good. Now, let's see. Here's a big box of breakfast cereal. Cereal? Right, it belongs in the bread and cereal group. What about, oh, beautiful grapes. What about the grapes? That's right, they're fruits, so we put them with fruits and vegetables. And another fruit, bananas, right? Good. Let's see, what else? Oh, a bag of rolls. What are rolls? They're really little loaves of bread, aren't they? So they go in the bread and cereals group. Cheese. Cheese, like butter, is made from milk. Good. Lettuce. Lettuce is a vegetable, right? Oh, here's one of your favorite meats, I'll bet. Hamburger. Right, it goes in the meat group. Just two more things. Bologna makes a good sandwich, and it goes in the, you're right, meat group. And finally, what's this? A big bag of potatoes, and they go in the fruits and vegetables because potatoes are vegetables. So there we have it. We've sorted out our food into the 4 food groups. Let's make sure you know what they are. You tell me the names of them. The meat group, right? The fruits and vegetables group, the milk group, good, and the breads and cereals. Very good. Now, there's one more thing. You not only have to eat foods from the 4 food groups every day, but you should eat regularly. 3 times a day is best. Suppose you forget to eat. Suppose you skip a meal. You may forget, but your stomach doesn't. It tells you that it's empty. It rumbles and it grumbles, and sometimes it even hurts. And you may feel like the terrible-tempered Tom O'Toole, who never ate breakfast before school. All day long, no one heard Tom O'Toole say a pleasant word. He wouldn't read, he wouldn't write. He seemed to want to pick a fight. His teacher said, "I must find out what this fuss is all about." No breakfast? Good heavens! No wonder, she said. Tom's stomach is empty. So is his head. I know you don't want to have any of the problems that Tom had, so you be sure to eat breakfast every day. Oh, all right. Suppose you do have to get it yourself. Well, even if you're late for school and you're in a big hurry, you can still have a good breakfast. You can do what Emily did. So, you see, breakfast doesn't have to be a problem. And lunch is easy, too, because most of you can get that at school. And you usually have dinner at home. And I'd better start thinking about what we're going to have. Let's see. We want something from each of the 4 food groups. Maybe you'd help me pick it out. Let's have chicken and green beans. And I'll bake some potatoes. There's the potatoes. Whoops. Let's see. We'll have some rolls. And that goes with butter. And then we'll have some milk to drink. And then, let's see, maybe we'll have some apples for dessert. But you know, you have to watch out that you don't get too much of a good thing. Because, well, if I ate 3 good big meals a day and a lot of sticky snacks in between, what would I look like? Fat. That's right. Oh, dear. And being fat just isn't good for you because your body has to work too hard to keep you healthy. So, I hope you'll never do what poor Porky did. He went to a carnival, and this is what he ate. 3 hot dogs with everything. You know, mustard and relish and ketchup and onions. And he had a whole box of French fries. He drank 4 soft drinks. 3 candy bars. A whole big box of hot buttered popcorn. A bag of roasted peanuts. Oh. And to top it all off, he had a big dish of ice cream. Phew. And you know, poor Porky never got to ride on the roller coaster. And I think you know why. Talking about all this food today has made me hungry, and I really must think about dinner. So I guess I'd better start putting these groceries away. Bon appetit. Bon appetito. Disfrute la comida. Cherfante. Bye.
All About You is a project of the Agency for Instructional Television.